Hello, welcome to my channel Beyond the Sewing Room, and today I'm back in the sewing room because I'm sharing a few of my previous makes with you, mainly focusing today on my Tilly and the Buttons makes, and I've made many of her makes from her books, and I'm going to share what I'd make again, what are my most worn items from her books, and also what I'd change and what I'd keep the same. So starting first of all with the one that I own, and it's this one, Tilly and the Buttons Sewing Stretch. Now this one I got at a bargain price. I picked it up in a charity shop, so I was really lucky to find that there. But I have had other two books. I've had Love at First Stitch from the library and Make It Simple, which my friend let me borrow, and I had that for some time, and I made a few things out of that. And I think far and away this one is my favourite, with Love at First Stitch a close second. But the thing is, I found there are certain patterns that you just come back to again and again, and I'm wearing one today, and this isn't a favourite. This is the Journey dress, and it's out of this book, Sewing Stretch, and I've made it a number of times. I've made it 4 times altogether, and I was just talking about it the other day. I'm going to be making it again because I just love the shape of the top of it. I'm going to be making a top. So I'll share the ones that I've worn the most and what I will definitely make again. You can let me know in the comments below which ones you've made and which are your favourites, and if there's anything you'd change. So let's get straight on with it. Now, this first one, I've wore this such a lot already. I made this one last year, I believe it was, and I went for a fabric that I just loved from the fabric shop locally here, and I'm so glad I did because I've worn it such a lot. I just love this print. This particular one, whoops the daisy, it's falling off the hanger, is the Lulu dress. Now I've lined the bodice, but you can see it a little bit at the back there because I just lined the 2 back panels and then I've just sewn them either side of the zip, and it's overlocked just there. So it's only the bodice that's lined and the skirt is just one layer, but it is a summer dress, so it's nice and light for the summer anyway. But I did find that in the winter I wore it with really thick navy blue tights a couple of times and a top underneath. So I did get across the season wear out of this one. So this one I will definitely be making again. There is just one change that I would make. Now, it's got darts here, but it is loosish at the sides on me. And I did take it in a little bit when I made it, but I'm altering the pattern for that one, and I will be making the sides a little narrower. I believe it is supposed to be loose, but I just like things a little bit fitted on me. So that's one change that I'm making to the pattern on that one. Now this one is from Love at First Stitch, and this one is the Delphine skirt. So this is an A-line skirt. I've made it in sort of heavyish canvas. I was gifted this fabric in a bag of fabric I was given from somebody's mum, and this is a really good fabric for this skirt because it really holds the A-line shape. So that's been brilliant, and again this has been worn quite a lot. It's just one of those skirts that just goes with everything. I mean, I think because it's in a deep blue as well, it just makes it ideal for just popping on with all kinds of things. And for the back, I just used a zip that I already had in my stash, and I'd taken this zip out of something previously, and it's got a really nice pulley on it, so I've left the zip showing a little bit there as a feature because it's got metal teeth. And it's just such a nice shape. I'm definitely going to be making this again. This has been on holiday with me recently. I wore it again a few days ago. It's just been worn such a lot. It's not lined, it doesn't need to be. It's a good stiff fabric because I use the canvas, and it just holds the shape so well. There was one thing I did do, because it's an A-line skirt, it was very A-line, and I just tapered it a little because the A-line was a little bit too pronounced for me. So that's one thing that I did. So I changed the A-line ever so slightly on that, but overall the fit and everything was perfect. So I love that, and that's one that I will definitely make again. And again, that was from Love at First Stitch. Next up we have the Freya top. Now again, the Freya top is from Sewing Stretch, the one that I own. And I've also made this as a dress. So if you just make it long and make it down to your knee, taper it out over the hips and make it longer, you can make it as a dress, and that's something I've done. But that is currently packed away with my winter clothes because it's one that I wear a lot in the winter, and again that's been worn so many times, and it will be worn again this winter because it just washes beautifully, fits perfect, and it's really comfy. So this is one that I made in this deep jersey. So these are winter clothes again. I've not been wearing these recently, so I've had to get them out. So they've been folded in a box. So I have this long sleeve one in this colour, which is like a teal. So I've just got this one out just to show. And the neck just comes to about here. It's not too high. You can make it deeper if you wish. That's that one. And then this one is also a nice soft jersey. Again, this is a, sort of a wintry white with little stars on. And then my other make in this is a grey, slightly fluffier jersey, perfect for winter. But as I say, that one's packed away. And I'll be making these again because as a sort of high neck top, long sleeve t-shirt, these are just perfect for all through the year really. You can change the neck slightly if you wish, you can make them shorter sleeved. The sizing is just brilliant. I do find with Tilly's patterns the sizing and the instructions are really easy to follow. If you were a beginner, they would be perfect for you, but I just think they're lovely for a nice quick make for basics. So basic clothing, just a nice quick make, you know that the sizing is going to be right, and you know they're going to be comfy and useful. So that's two of those, and as I said, I also made the dress version of the Freya. Now this one is the Megan dress from Love at First Stitch. Now I did have to make a couple of alterations on this one just after I'd made it, and I did mention it in the video. I did a video on my other channel, Down Sewing Room, for this, and I did alter it. Mainly because, for me, because I have small shoulders, I had to alter it here at the neck and also here at the shoulder. And other than that, the fit was perfect. It fit me lovely. But I did need to alter it just to make sure that it fit nicely around the neck. And I did mention that when I made it. But I love it. And again, it's been one that's been on holiday with me a few times. So I'll try and hold it up without making the camera go funny. So you've got a waistline here. It's got a zip down the back. I've made this in a lovely cotton. It's got ever such a slight stretch in the cotton, but it's a really nice print and fabric. And I knew I wanted to use something special for this when I made it. It's got darts and bust darts, a faced neckline, and the short sleeves. And it's such a classic style. It looks really nice on, and I will definitely use this pattern to make this kind of dress again. As I said, it's just a lovely fit, it's comfortable to wear, it looks smart, and it's great for holidays. So that's the Megan dress. And then the final two what I've got here are the ones that I'm wearing, which I've just been talking about. So this is the Joni. I'm wearing this in a stretch jersey, and this has got special stitching on it, and this was already on it when I bought this fabric, and I do love the fabric. It's really nice. I love the colour. I think this was the fourth one I made in this version. I have a navy blue version which is packed away with my winter clothes. So this version I wear sort of late summer, early autumn. So I can wear this with tights and boots as it's getting cooler, and you can also wear it without. Again, this is a nice jersey. It's lovely autumn colours. This one comes below the knee, so this is a longer version. The one I'm wearing today comes above the knee. Again, you can make it short sleeves if you wish. Like I said, I'm going to make this as a top also. So that's something I'm going to be doing quite soon of this one, because I want another version of it in a top. And it's got this nice twist at the front. So I really do like that one. The navy one is more of a smart going out one that I wear in the winter. This one I wear quite a lot in the summer. I've already had it on a few times this summer so far. And then also this one here is a real summery version. So this is a really lightweight jersey. I've done this one as a short sleeve. And again, this one is above the knee. And again, that's the Joni dress from Sewing Stretch. So I'm sure I will be making this dress again in the future. It's just so comfortable. It's really flattering. I just love the style of it. Have you got any favourites from your Tilly and the Buttons books? I know there are patterns that you can buy separately aside from the books, but I'm really interested to hear what people's favourites were from the books. I have made almost all of the items in all of the books, but not all of them have been my favourites. I found some more involved than others and some I just don't reach for. So I did make the Mimi blouse. It looks really nice, I just don't reach for it, so that's one of those things. I really like the Frankie t-shirt also, but that's only something I wear occasionally, and I've made one for pyjamas. And a few others. If you'd like to see any more of these, you know, put together in future videos, please let me know. And I will always share when I make a new make from now on this channel. So my previous makes have been on my other channel, Diane's Sewing Room, but I'm moving all my sewing content over to here now. So please let me know what your favourites were, what you'd make again, and if you've made any adjustments, because I'm really interested to find out. And also if you've got any of the printed patterns by Tilly, what your favourites are. That's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back soon with another video for you. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.